Hello, this is Dinah Lane from Harwich Channel, and I'm here with Joyce, who is from the Friends of the COA, and Wayne Naus from the Art Ensemble of Cape Cod. And they are here to talk about some exciting collaborations they're going to be doing together. So Chris, why don't you start us off?
I will, and I'll give a little background on Friends of the Harwich Council on Aging. We're celebrating our 49th year this year, and it was originally organized as Friends of the Albro House. You know the Albro House near Town Hall. And some of the names from the past you might remember for you old timers out there that were critical to the formation were Norm and Beatrice Mason, Betty Pino, Perry Smith, Pat Stackhouse, Paul Whittegren. It was originally formed to support Council on Aging, of course, but also focused on building a senior center. Well, the town did that by building the community center, which houses a number of departments, including the Council on Aging. So our group supports the COA in a few different ways and Harwich older adults. We focus on 5 areas: nutrition, socialization, transportation, medical equipment, and emergency assistance. I'll give you a couple of examples. We purchase each year a generous amount of grocery gift cards from Star Market and Shaw's that the Council on Aging distributes to folks that need it. We also operate a van on Fridays to take seniors to Harwich Port Banks, CVS, the post office, and Shaw's.
Right.
And we take folks on an excursion one time a month. November's going to be to Jake Rooney's for Thanksgiving dinner. And then when asked by COA and the stock is low or in disrepair, we purchase or pay for medical equipment, the durable medical equipment, and what I call the lending library. So we do this with your dues and your donations. And then I have a couple of dates, and then I'll turn it over to Wayne, if I could. Annual members meeting, we need a quorum, so please get there on October 3rd, 10:30 a.m. here in the community center, and we have refreshments by Cape Roots. November 9th, we're going to have a grab and go for up to 15 veterans here at the community center. Linda's working on a nice menu now. Chef Linda. And then I mentioned that already. And then in December, we'll be going to the Cape Symphony. I forget the date. I think it's the 3rd. Anyway, so.
Well, you have a lot of things planned.
We do, but the big event.
Yes, we want to hear about the big event.
Right.
And Wayne is here to tell us about the big event, which is a collaboration with the Harwich South Meeting House, right?
Yep.
As well as South Harwich Meeting House and the Friends of the COA. And so what is it that you're planning to do, and can you give us a little information?
Well, this will be a concert at the South Harwich Meeting House on October 21st. That's a Saturday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 to 2:30, with a little reception, meet and greet afterwards. And this is with my jazz trio, which is myself on piano, and we have a bass player and a drummer. And we perform original music as well as music from the American Songbook standards. And we're very excited about having the opportunity to perform at the Meeting House. I don't know if you haven't been in there to see how they've transformed it over the years. Judy Ford has really been, I guess, the point person responsible for that, but it has to be one of the finest concert venues on Cape Cod. They have a Steinway piano in there that was donated. I'm not exactly sure who donated that, but I'm looking forward to playing that and having the opportunity to play at this in this space. And we're all very excited. Planning this event right now, playing what music we're going to play, and the hard part is what music won't we play. We have so much music in our repertoire right now, but we've been around the Cape for about 12 or 13 years, and we've performed at a number of different venues, including the Cultural Center of Cape Cod and a few of the libraries around the area. And but we're exceptionally excited about the opportunity to perform at the South Harwich Meeting House. And so we're hoping to get a nice crowd of people there. It's, as I say, it's a Saturday afternoon, so
Yeah.
you know, it's I think a very convenient time for people, and
it's rather brief.
it's rather brief. It's
Yes.
about an hour and a half. We'll play about 50 minutes,
I see.
take a 10-minute break, and then come back and do a few more. So yeah, very nice to have this opportunity.
Yes, I'm sure. It's a wonderful cause, both
Yes.
causes, of course. And the South Harwich Meeting House, as you say, is extraordinarily beautiful.
It
It's
is.
gorgeous.
How
Yeah.
the way it's been
Yeah.
renovated, and you find the acoustics excellent, apparently, for
Well,
music.
we haven't played there yet, but they say that the
Yes.
acoustics are amazing. And you know, there's a saying that great acoustical spaces aren't built; they're discovered. You know, by accident. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
and
They didn't necessarily design it with that in mind.
no,
but
they
is,
didn't. And in fact, there are many well-known venues that they design for acoustical
Yes,
perfection
that don't turn out so well.
that don't turn out so
Yes,
well.
I'm
Exactly.
familiar with those.
Right. Yeah.
But yes, I have attended some various programs there, including musical programs, and the music is beautifully heard there. So I think that's a great choice, and it will be a wonderful thing on October 21st from 2 to 3:30,
Exactly.
approximately.
And
Yeah.
by the way, the name of our group is the Art Ensemble of Cape Cod.
Art Ensemble of Cape Cod. Yes.
I want to jump in and mention how modest Wayne is. He taught arranging at Berkeley for a number of years, Berkeley School of Music, is that correct? And also volunteered about 10 years ago to lead a jazz band at the high school, Monomoy Regional. 5 people showed up.
About 5, and now there's about 25 kids that show up, and they volunteer as well as I do.
So you're still working at the Monomoy
I'm still, in fact,
with the
I'll be
jazz
there
band?
this afternoon. Yes,
Oh,
and I create all the
wonderful.
music and arrangements for that group.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So, and it's also an opportunity for me to hear some of my original music played by that group.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been contributing to the community for quite some time.
Yes, I have. I'm very fortunate to be at this point in my life retired and have the opportunity to continue working with young people like this.
Doing things
It's
you love.
really exciting. Yes.
And Family Pantry.
And the family pantry. We volunteer there, yeah. So
You play at the Family Pantry, or you
no,
volunteer?
we volunteer there.
Yes,
My wife also volunteers for the Harwich Conservation Trust.
Right.
I see. Okay.
We're interested in, you know, donating our time and energy to help making Harwich in particular a place that everyone really enjoys living in.
Well, that's wonderful. A lot of good causes.
Yeah, I'll mention, because we forgot, the name of the concert is Fall Together.
Fall Together.
I love it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
On October 21st,
Yeah.
2 o'clock
Yeah.
at the South Harwich Meeting House. And how do people get tickets?
Through eventbrite.com.
Okay.
And then
And
you
what
can pay at the door also.
would you just put in Fall Together?
Well, I
would
had a
there
little difficulty this morning, Dinah. I wish you hadn't asked that question. So, working on how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
We'll keep
Yeah.
people posted.
Yeah, and you can follow us on Facebook.
Oh, good.
And our coordinates are, for friends, 508-432-5050, or our email, friendsofharwichcoa@gmail.com. So
Well,
I want people to come.
we're lucky here in Harwich.
We are.
We have very, very talented people who are willing to lend their expertise to all kinds of events and programs and causes, and we have a wonderful COA and a wonderful friends of the COA.
Thank you. Yeah.
So we're very, very lucky, and thank you so much for coming in
Yes,
and talking
wonderful.
with us, Chris
Thank you.
and Wayne. So
Always.
nice to meet you.
Yep.
And
Good.
we'll look forward to your concert.
Thank you
hope
for
you're
having
there.
me. Thank you for having me today. I appreciate it.
Great.
Good.
Thank you. This is Dinah Lane from the Harwich Channel.